Hey, rich friend, I am going to tell you about the 4 top credit mistakes that I see people make and how you can avoid them. It's the Bougie Budgeter here. Now, if you are like most people and you don't want those long, drawn out lists about how to improve your credit or mistakes, this video is for you. I want to keep it short, sweet, and right to the point so that you know what you should be doing and what you should be avoiding when it comes to your credit. And as usual, if you are with me and you love my information, then make sure you join my email list. Every week, information straight to your inbox, all about your money. So the first mistake that I mostly see people make is that they do not pay their bills on time. You need to pay your bills on time. Let's define what on time means. It doesn't always just necessarily mean that you have to pay your credit card by the due date. Now you should, because if you don't pay it by the due date, then you get a late fee. But if you, for some reason, forget or you don't pay by the due date, that's not the end of the world. You want to make sure, though, that you pay within that 30-day window. So 30 days after that missed payment is when that shows up on your credit report. To avoid that, make sure that you have a calendar and have every due date listed out and you just remember the date. That's really all you have to do. The second mistake that I see a lot of people make is that they have too many inquiries too close together. So there are 2 different types of credit report inquiries. There's either your soft pull or your hard pull. A soft pull, when you get those mailers in your inbox, it's like the pre-approvals. Those are your soft pulls. That means your information is out on a database and they're pulling from that. Or a hard pull is when you authorize a company to pull your information. When you have too many new lines of credit opened too close together, that negatively impacts your credit score. So if you are a person that maybe you are looking to open up a new card, I suggest opening up a new line of credit maybe once or twice a year. Any more than that can start impacting your credit more than helping it. The next thing that I see is having too high of a credit utilization, and credit utilization is 35% of our credit score. So it's one of the most impactful after paying your bills on time. Be very clear that you understand what your credit utilization is. It's a tricky thing to understand, but basically the credit card company does not want you to be using all of the money that they are giving you for your limit. So when it comes to your statement due date, and I have a full description and full information in my video about how to pay your credit card bill. It should be in the card up here. But be sure that you are trying to get that credit utilization as low as possible. I like to stick between no more than 10 to 20%. You're getting in the red zone when you get to 30% utilization, and anything past 35% is just a no-no. It's going to start really negatively impacting your credit score. So be clear and understand where you stand with your credit utilization and try to get that as low as possible. The last thing that I want to bring to your attention or talk about is not freezing your credit when you're not using it. If you want to be like moving in the next 6 to 12 months and you're not anticipating on opening any new lines of credit, freeze your credit. You can absolutely freeze your credit and make sure that no one is doing any soft inquiries or pulling that information or altering your credit score, your credit report in any way. So if you know that you won't be using it within the next 6 to 12 months, consider freezing your credit. I think that's a really great option for those who have a credit score that they're happy with and they just want to keep it and maintain it. So those are the 4 things when it comes to credit that you want to avoid and how to avoid them. If you have any other questions about credit, leave them down in the comments below. I'm super excited to answer those questions. And if you really enjoyed this video, you'll enjoy the next video that talks all about how to increase your credit score. And I will see you in the next one. Bye!